Hi there. Welcome. So today we're going to do another Q&A episode. And today's question is, how can I get started with affirmations, especially when my mind is totally not believing in what I'm saying? So I've been getting this question a lot since I put out the affirmation cards. I have them right here. So those affirmation cards, I'm using them and my clients totally use them. And you can, if you want them, you can go in my Instagram profile and just click there on the link to the affirmation cards. And otherwise, you can go to cassiepressler.com/affirmations. I will put it here in the Facebook community in the comments, so you can go and get your own set. But now back to how you can get started if your mind is messing with you. Because I know that out of my own experience, that getting started with affirmations is kind of funny, because you read something, for example, be a fucking superstar. And it is something we all probably want to be. We want to show up on our best. We want to own what we're doing. We want to absolutely shine. But when we read those affirmations to ourselves, especially in the beginning, it feels like we're kind of lying and it's messing with our mind. So in those cases, I would recommend you to take a step back and think about, okay, how would it feel to be a fucking superstar? And then you just go into that feeling. Like, how would it feel? How would you feel about it? Maybe it would make you smile. Maybe it would make you feel strong. Maybe you need to straighten up your back and just own it a little bit more and get started that way. Just own it a little bit more. And then over time, you will be able to actually use the affirmation card itself. But in the beginning, just go back and say, okay, how would it feel like to be that or to do that? And that's the same with manifesting some things. Maybe you want to grow your creative business into one that makes, I don't know, 10,000 euro or dollar a month, whatever. And right now, that's far away. That is something you can't even dare to think about. And every time you say, okay, I want this, I'm dreaming about this, every time you do that, your mind is saying, that's not realistic. Keep it like normal. Then you can just say, okay, how would it feel like to be or do or have what you desire? And that way you will slowly grow into owning your desire, owning the affirmation you're using, and just putting yourself in the emotion you need. Because what I experience is that when you start to feel like you want to feel, when you start to be more like you want to be, then it will come to you easily. And that's the crazy thing. It's like we think we will have the feeling once we have reached or have done whatever it is we desire. But it's not like that. It's like you first feel it and then you get it. So just get started. Start using affirmations. And if my affirmation cards are not working for you, then that's totally fine. Write your own one. Write something down on a piece of I don't know, a Post-it note, a piece of paper that is inspiring you, that is motivating you, that is telling you to be on your best. Hi, Angela. Welcome. Yeah, so just get started slowly. So today we're talking about how to get started with affirmation cards and affirmations, especially when your mind is just telling you to, I don't know, that it's not believing it, that it's nonsense, that you are so far away from whatever it is that you try to tell yourself, that it is actually boycotting it. And yeah, my tip is just make it simple and ask yourself, okay, how would it feel like to, I don't know, have the year where your dreams come true? And then just think about, okay, how would it feel if all your dreams come true? If all your desires were fulfilled? Just think about that. And then you will, if you really go into that feeling and into that thought, you will totally feel how your how your mind shifts, how your heart and your body shifts, and how you straighten up, how you open up, and how you own it a little bit more with every time you do that. And it's not a one-time doing it and then you're done and everything is fixed thing. Just as using the affirmation cards, just as using manifesting, and just in general, when you want something, you need to practice this over and over again, and then you will see the change. Then you will see how you can own it more and more and how you grow into it. And let me tell you, hi Andrea. When I got started with affirmations and I got started with manifesting, I was really super skeptical. Like, I don't know, my father is a lawyer. He's really down to earth, and everything we learned as kids was like straightforward. Just follow the rules and then go to school, learn, work hard, get what you want. But I made the experience that just working hard isn't going to give you whatever it is that you actually want. That's not all that is going into that. And so I opened up and I started to go into the woo-woo stuff and going more into actually figuring out my own path. And then I found those affirmations. And in the beginning, I don't know how many years I really ignored them and was like, yeah, right, that is going to help me. Totally. I ignored it, and I've been so skeptical. And once I heard someone tell me, okay, just shift the way you start working with them, and just think about, okay, how would it feel to be or do that? Then I saw, okay, hey, this actually moves something in me. My mind isn't boycotting this idea of getting all the money I desire, or getting a creative business that really fulfills me, but at the same time pays my bills. I've been stopping to boycott that. And now I can actually use the affirmation cards that you can get. I will put the link here in the Facebook group in the comments, but you guys over on Instagram, you can just go to my profile and there's a link to the affirmation cards. So you can download them there and get them and print them and have them around you. So now I can use those affirmation cards, and my mind isn't telling me anymore like, that's nonsense, you will never do or have or be whatever. Now I can own it. So just start there and get it going, and just do it daily. I actually have them printed out a couple of times here. Like, I have some stacks, and every week I just go through them and choose the affirmation cards that really speak to me at that point. And then I put them in my planner. I put them in my studio. Actually, sometimes I even stick them to paint buckets, which isn't really successful because then it will spin paint on them. But I just place them all over, on the mirror, in my car, and they totally help me to remind myself and throughout the day to just go into that feeling, how it would feel to be that way. So yeah, I hope that really helps you guys. If you have any specific questions, so just pop them in the comments. I can see the comments over on Instagram and here over on Facebook. And I'm right now just popping in the link to the affirmation cards over on Facebook. Just if you're wondering, I'm on live here over here on Instagram, but also over here on in the Facebook group. And if you guys want to join the Sparkling Creative community, you can also go to the link in my profile, and there's a link where you can directly hop on over into the Facebook community, where a ton of Sparkling Creatives hang out, where we cheer each other on, where you can ask me questions, where I'm hopping on, switch the camera, that's interesting, where I'm hopping on and answer questions, where I just share, I don't know, some lessons I've learned, and where you get all the information of things that are coming up right away. So just need to finish that link, affirmation. So if you have a question, just let me know. And if there aren't any questions, then I will now hop off and get some work done. Or I think it's time to pick up my son from school. So probably going to do that one first. So I wish you a sparkling day, and I hope this helped. If you have any questions, just send me a PM or comment underneath the video in the Facebook group. Bye for now.